Hi Taurus, welcome into your mid-March 2023 Money and Career Tarot reading. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, for your amazing presence, but I do want to remind you that this is a general reading, so simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And it's meant to pertain to the remainder of your month, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video, but we're aiming for about the second half, given it is a mid-month reading. But I do more than appreciate the love and support as always, the likes, the comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, as you can see, I did pre-pull 3 tarot cards to begin a layered spread for you. But to begin, before we do just that, we jump into the cards. The overall message I channeled for, I want to say us, because I have Taurus in my Mars, which we know is all about your career. Successful steps towards your wealthy future. Successful steps towards your wealthy future. Amazing. So I feel like this is a remainder of March that reminds you, regardless of what you have and don't have at this time, you're meant for a wealthy future. You're meant to be wrapped up with an immense amount of more than enough, more wealth than you at times will even be able to manage or handle. But I feel like you are meant for this. And so I do feel like with the first card being the Ace of Pentacles, this card has been coming out in a lot of them so far. You are gaining that new position or that new business idea, more success for your business. I feel like this is coming through in a lot of different ways. This is the money flowing in for you. And I feel like a lot of which drawn to the reading are thinking, well, I don't have this or that, right? But we need to step away from that lack mindset and get into that abundant mindset where you're manifesting at this time quite efficiently. And you've probably seen this evidence of just this in little, if not big ways or both. And so we need to just imagine that wealthy future and just take those necessary steps towards accomplishing that for oneself. Again, getting that new job with a level of confidence wrapped up into it all, putting in the necessary work when need be, or just even extra at times, but finding the balance in it all. I do feel like there's efforts, solid efforts towards taking care of oneself in your free time. It may not be a lot of free time, but I feel like taking care of your physical appearance, your health, hearing working out, and this is leaving you feeling ultra good, high vibing while working, producing, developing, and just impressing people with one if not multiple talents. And this will absolutely help if you are looking to or need a door to open, again, a new position, a new opportunity of some sort. It could be within that same company that you've been working at. But I also just feel like there's unexpected income coming through for your business. It could be old or new customers, clientele, donations. I feel like tips, commission. This came up, I want to say, in Sagittarius' reading, but Virgo's reading you might want to watch. That's not going to be for everybody, but I do feel like something's growing quite nicely. So with that said, you might want to watch Leo's reading. The Queen of Pentacles to shift on forward, because I do feel as if you're very grounded in the remainder of the month, and this might remind you why you made a change in regards to leaving a job behind, deciding to shift to a different department within that same company, stepping into entrepreneurship, however it works for you. It might be more than one change for you from the recent past, or rewinding back, but it feels like you have overcome so many obstacles, so many mountains you've had to climb to get to where you're at, and it feels like things are just flowing for you, right? You accomplish with a sense of ease, and there's just a true focus on your pentacles, your money, your savings, your financial goal, if not multiple, your future being so bright and a wealthy, once again, having a rich future ahead that Spirit's saying, this should give you that sense of comfort and ease when producing, developing, and doing what you do. And I feel like you're very backed up by the spiritual realm when it comes to little bits of money here and there, that increase, something growing nicely once again. You could be a spiritual worker, a light worker, with the High Priestess as well coming out in the Seven of Wands and the World card. Life-changing success and growth, and it feels like a long time coming for some. Hard work paying off. You not giving up is now working to your advantage. And it has been, I want to say, over time, right? I feel like somebody's been running a business for a while and it's just now taken off, or taking steps in the right direction. Could be more in regards to you finally being noticed and valued in that company, and now you're getting that pay raise or promotion, or just gaining more customers, clientele, however it works for you. More opportunities is what I'm hearing, but a lot coming towards you. I do feel like you need to protect your energy, cleanse it, dealing with certain annoying factors at times, whether it's noise. Okay, not as much as usual is what I'm hearing, if I could even speak. You will speak very confidently, very well, with a sense of peace and comfort and ease all the meanwhile. But I do feel like, and knowing what you're doing, but I do feel like there's slip ups. This could be because of your spirituality, the energy in a situation, both. A little bit of nerves for some, even if that's not yours. And so Spirit's saying, shake it off. The imperfections even are amazing. And so you need to be honoring and rolling with that all the meanwhile. But it just feels like your world is changing for the better, all right? And has been for a bit. But at the bottom of the deck, we also have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, putting in that hard work and doing it quite efficiently. It just feels like a bit of a balancing act in a very independent manner in the remainder of the month, but it's paying off for you big time. So we're moving on forward to Justice. Beautiful. Tying into the overall message, the remainder of March highlights the fact that you deserve this justice in regards to taking steps towards that wealthy future, towards more for oneself, not having to worry about what's in your account or multiple, or if you're going to have enough for certain bills, or it just feels like Spirit's reminding you, you're golden, you've got this, all right? And it feels like you might even discover something new that you're capable of in regards to an expansion for your business, or it could be a new business idea that could come from it, stem from it, or will help you with the future of your career in general, or potentially with that specific company, or help you land a new job. However it works for you, I do feel as if luck is on your side, and this feels rewarding in of itself. Let's keep pulling. I do feel like you might go on some rants in the remainder of the month, but people like it. You even are feeling impressed by oneself. The Strength card. It does feel like there's a strong way about you, and you're being reminded time and time again in the remainder of the month. But the possibilities are endless for you at this time and moving forward, period. They have been for a while, but it doesn't always feel like it, right? Due to some of the ups and downs, the lack at times, the struggles, I want to say, the obstacles, but everything has been purposeful up until this point. It will more so moving forward, but it just feels like you've been prepared for certain little annoyances, obstacles that will realistically appear along your path when producing and developing, balancing things out in the remainder of the month. But also, I feel like you've been prepared again for this bright future for oneself when it comes to your money and career. Meant for so much success is what I'm hearing. The Magician. Yeah, this came out in Virgo's reading as well, but I just feel like, again, you're manifesting. If we didn't mention it already, you're manifesting, all right? A second infinity symbol in the second row of your reading. I mean, come on. There's multiple levels of things just working out for you. And you at times being viewed as a bit of an angel. You could have very angelic, I'm hearing light seers. You might want to use that deck. You might have very much a light worker sort of energy about you, but I feel like that does have something to do, if not fully to do with your, your angelic abilities. Your spirituality is what I was going for. I do feel as if you need to get out and about and enjoy oneself in your free time as well. This will help you immensely. But look at this. To top off your reading, I had a feeling this was going to come out in the Taurus reading. I just had a feeling. You're meant for this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, and that's just a fact. It is a fact that is being proven to you and reminded for some to you in the remainder of March. It just feels like you're going to see things work out for you in a lot easier of a manner. It wasn't great wording, but purposeful all the meanwhile. Okay, that was a key message in of itself. But I feel like things are just going to unravel for you, a very Four of Wands vibe, easier than they once were or just have up until this point. You might feel like things are just kind of being released in a positive sense, right? Releasing what isn't working for you if you think back, or even in the remainder of the month. It might feel like one, if not multiple blockages are just being released in a very relieving, light manner. And it's like, now my business is thriving, even if it's not perfect or as consistent at times as I'd like. Now I'm able to acquire this right opportunity for oneself. Now I'm able to see myself in a much easier manner accomplishing at this day-to-day job, even if I don't love it per se. Spirit's saying, remember to remember why you began something of importance for oneself with your career, or why you made that big move in the right direction for oneself. However that looks for you. I feel like for some it's a move of residence from the past. But I feel as if there is naturally thoughts of new goals. One in particular potentially could be already existing goals, or one in particular, whether it's that move of residence, wanting to acquire a new car for oneself, that new position. Once again, I feel like there are future goals that are going to be accomplished in a destined timing kind of way, very much backed up by the spiritual realm and your intuitive nature all the meanwhile. Therefore, you'll be able to select what's right for you and make that happen when the time is right. I just feel like things are working out for you once again, where the remainder of the month shows you that you deserve all of the positives that are coming to be when it comes to your money and career. And the remainder of March shows you evidence once again that as you take steps towards your bright future, you're meant to be wealthy. Period. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the remainder of your month, and I'll definitely see you next time.